Kayaking is just, especially on a quiet lake, it's just so relaxing, you know, just hearing the water and taking it all in. The best thing on the weekend is to head up north. We have some lake property up near Tomahawk, Wisconsin. It's just a slice of heaven. I've always loved to do a variety of things and activity, and as a family we do that too. Skiing, kayaking, hiking, you know, fishing, boating, you know, you name it, anything outside. And never gave a second thought of what I wanted to do, and then all of a sudden I started to get pain. At first I thought it's because something I did, but then it just, I could tell it wasn't a muscle strain, you know, it was a different type of pain. So as long as I was standing, I was okay, or if I wanted to relax, I couldn't sit in a recliner, and I'd have to lay on the floor. It was just a dark time, debilitating. Trying to find relief, whatever it was, laying on the floor thinking, oh my God, is this gonna be my life like this? No one can fix this. This is just awful.
When it comes to spine care, this part of the country has been a little bit behind because a lot of the great, well-trained surgeons tend to go to the biggest cities, and we have great physicians who care for patients right here, and there's no reason to travel just to get, you know, the care you need.
When I went into that appointment to Dr. Kofi, I had no conception what my life was going to be like after the surgery. My number one was to get some pain relief, and then I'll figure out if I can do the activities I want to do.
So Mary, she had really profound and debilitating low back pain and leg pain. 3 levels were completely degenerated, and she had multiple levels that had spondylolisthesis, which is one spine level sliding on top of the other. We did a 2-level A-lift from the front. She was in supine position, and we were able to put in a modulus in her body, and we were able to then put her prone and do an X-lift, and then at the same time do percutaneous screws. With X-lift, you can achieve 2 of the most important things in spine surgery, which is to decompress the nerve roots and to obtain a fusion. Now, you decompress the nerve root indirectly using the X-lift techniques, which will save the patient from a large incision. And then because you're going from the lateral approach, you're actually able to put in a larger implant, and that is very, very, very good at, you know, getting a fusion.
It was amazing. I mean, I was in the hospital 2 nights, but they had me up and walking right away. And I remember asking Dr. Kofi, I said, well, when I get home, what do I do? Do I just lay in bed? And he said, gosh, no, we want you to get up and do what you can. I was just like, really? But that's the healing process, is walking. When I first started getting back to activity, of course, I was a little apprehensive at first. First time we went biking, we got on there, and I'm like, this is okay, I can do this. That was such a confidence builder, because I didn't have to worry about it or think about it, or I have a bad back or this. It's like, no, I don't have a bad back. It feels great. Now I can pretty much do anything I want, and I don't even give it a second thought.
To hear a patient, you know, express an appreciation, especially if you take them from a point where they had very little to live for, and dreading every day, dreading activities as simple as walking, to a point where they're excited to do things again. It's like giving them their life back.
It exceeded my expectations, you know, that, wow, I'm back to where I was before. I can do the things I want to do with my family, can go biking, walking, hiking, get in and out of the boat, kayak. The sky's the limit.
Our hope is that they just go back to living their normal lives. They came in, it's fixed, they move on. And maybe they can send me a text message every now and then. When
people ask me about back pain or my experience, I just tell them, hey, you don't have to live that way. You know, don't put up with not being able to do the things you can do. I mean, life's too short. You gotta to find somebody and get some help and get out there.